Nations often renege on their commitment to peace shortly after war, as seen in Libya, Afghanistan, South Sudan, to mention very few. Post-conflict activities are said to have claimed more lives in many countries than when they were really at war.
It's 18 months since we last discussed security sector reform, and in that time, over 780,000 people have been killed by armed violence. That's almost one person every minute.
To prevent a continuous relapse to war by these countries, Nigeria began another open debate on security sector reforms in 2014, which led to the adoption of Resolution 2151, the Council's first ever standalone resolution on SSR. This will enable countries recovering from conflict rebuild their security institutions like the police, army, and intelligence agencies, among others, with the support of the United Nations. Though many successes have been recorded in line with this resolution, the need for national ownership of the security sector reform process is said to be key for sustainable change. And here, Nigeria continues to lead members of the Security Council on the debate to further consolidate on the resolution.
I must acknowledge that the whole system could do better. In South Sudan, for example, the United Nations did not manage properly and effectively a security dialogue, which contributed to the unraveling of peace. Lack of success in this context demonstrates the political imperative for sustained and well-resourced efforts towards SSR in peace operations.
States bear primary responsibility for the maintenance of peace and security within their borders. States must continue to take the lead in determining their security sector priorities. This is the essence and primacy of the idea of national ownership.
Sexual violations, small arms proliferation, injustice, and the daunting challenge of reforming ex-combatants and militants, including child soldiers, are a few of many sores security sector reforms framework could heal.
Let me stress that the UN system needs to translate security sector reform in post-conflict settings into tangible results that are immediately felt by ordinary people on the street.
Council members definitely have their work cut out for them. From the United Nations in New York, Adeshewa Josh, Channels Television News.